me and wake me the up. Jasmine Crockett chose to vote against the Lake and Raleigh Act.
Until we get what we deserve, because it was my ancestors that built this motherfucker. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done.
The fact that I'm rooting for Canada and I'm rooting for Mexico a lot is really wild. But they are really the ones that are speaking truth to power
Jasmine
right
Crockett makes around $174,000 per year. She's estimated to be worth around $9 million, yet she acts like an immature girl on her way to the club on the wrong side of town. Please make sure that you guys are subscribed so you can see more videos. Is Jasmine drinking cranberry juice or something else? She is going viral for this interview after the congressional address by Trump.
Back of my head famous. But second of all, if we could do a sequel, if you could tell Donald Trump anything tonight, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's hoe.
Jasmine is the reason why the word ghetto was trending on X.
Hearing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. We ain't gonna sit with that shit. We wouldn't. You know, we showed up. And if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts.
Be about what life, Jasmine? You have become a millionaire from taxpayers' money.
Then maybe we would have been about that life. But
this woman could be considered in the top 10% of earners in the US, and yet she still wants to act like a stereotype. I guess Jasmine wants to give up her job as a congresswoman, and she wants to join the Bob House since she can't keep her tongue in her mouth and she loves to do dances. She made herself look like Miley Cyrus, and she hopped on the Kendrick Lamar Superbowl Trend. She states this country is divided. Somebody's got to fight for it. And her version of fighting for it is by posting a TikTok video that is inappropriate for the job that she has. I just posted a video of people getting fired because of the TikTok videos that they post. Maybe Jasmine will be the next.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the floor. 40 acres in the music. This is bigger than the music.
It hurts to watch.
Try to break it down, but you can't fake influence. Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like
Why did she do that? I mean, the video was kind of like not appropriate for being a congresswoman, but then she really had to go like as if she's like Megan the Stallion or something. What are we going to see from her next? Is she going to start twerking in the hallways? I understand that it is important for everybody to have a social media presence, but as a congresswoman, sticking out your tongue and going probably is not the best look.
I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the up because I'm ready to get on with it.
Totally, because the best way to get your point across is by cussing. Also, why does it seem like she has no idea how to pronounce these very known countries' names?
I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland.
I don't even know why we're fighting with Greenland.
So, you know, a lot of people decided to sit it out, but I absolutely wanted to show up and I absolutely wanted to resist. I didn't want him to feel like he could intimidate us out of our seats. They could just put seat fillers. No, these are our seats. We earned these seats. So we occupied those seats as long as we wanted to, and then we got out, okay? Because we are going to fight him tooth and nail. We are going to combat all the lies, and we are going to continue to serve the people that even went out and elected him to their own dismay. So anyway, check out, look out for your favorite social media influencer because we're about to go and gaggle with them.
I am dying to know what you guys think about this because in my opinion, it doesn't seem like it is a part of Congress's job to try to prove to the American people what a baddie they are. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to sit in that chair and no man is going to tell me what to do. He's not going to tell me to leave that chair because I worked for it. I earned it because I am an independent woman. That's basically like it's all that I hear and it just looks completely unprofessional. Everything about this looks unprofessional. Even, I'm gonna go there, Even the eyelashes. I said it because I used to wear eyelashes like that, and honestly I got out of that phase when I turned about 17.
Unfortunately, we have someone that is occupying the White House, and as far as I'm concerned, he is an enemy to the United States. He swore an oath just like the rest of us. But right now, when you are literally putting us at risk, all because of what? Because you want to convince your followers that you should be a dictator too, that you should never leave the White House because you don't believe that elections should take place. I don't really understand what is going on, and I don't know what it's going to take to get people to wake up.
You know what it could take to get people to wake up, since Jasmine wants everybody to be so woke, even though Donald Trump just said that the woke era has completely finished. I believe that it would take duplicating a Kendrick Lamar trend and then posting that. Maybe that'll get people to wake up. Or maybe cussing in your interviews will get people to wake up and get them on your side and get them to understand the things that you don't understand, because you seem very confused. It's hilarious that she called Trump an enemy, even though she literally said that she is rooting for Mexico and for Canada. Who seems more like an enemy?
Been the one to call it out. The fact that I'm rooting for Canada and I'm rooting for Mexico a lot is really wild, but they are really the ones that are speaking truth to power right now. They can see what it is, and they were like, we are not messing with this crazy regime from Mar-a-Lago, and basically calling them thugs. That's what it is. But I'm like, y'all knew who he was when y'all elected him, so don't act surprised.
Yeah, we're not. And again, the American people are extremely satisfied with the fact that Trump is implementing on the things that he promised and the things that he told us during his campaign. And yes, Trump shared during his campaign that he was going to be implementing tariffs. People voted for tariffs. People voted for Doge. People voted for Donald Trump to dismantle the deep state and expose all the corruption in the government. And Jasmine Crockett is a part of that. And that is the reason why she wants everybody to wake up again and begin believing in all of these horrible agendas that are simply meant to distract us from what is important and distract us from the fact that we are not progressing as a society as much as we should. To all the Democrats out there, we are tired of hearing about LGBTQ nonsense and diversity, equity, and inclusion, and about how it's going to hurt women and how much you guys hate Donald Trump and Elon Musk. We don't care. The American people are sick and tired of it, and we are united to get rid of the corruption, waste, and abuse in our government. And the fact that you guys are protesting for your corruption is beyond me, and you cannot fool people any longer. Look at this Democrat senator who gave the rebuttal to Trump's speech reading an LGBTQ book to children about how kids can be transgender. And by the way, the whole mouse thing was real. When Trump said that there was transgender mice, that's actually something that they are doing. And yes, they have a different word for it, but the thing is majority of Americans wouldn't understand that, and it would take them to do some research just to find out that they basically are working on transgender mice. And that is the reason why he used that word instead of transgenic.
I don't mind being different. Different is special. I think what matters most is what a person is like on the inside.
When you follow this scheme and you see people trying to be different in the LGBTQ world, they all begin to look the same. We see Jasmine Crockett out here trying to represent herself like she's all independent and all feisty and as if she makes up her very own image. But the truth is she's acting like every other girl out there who listens to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. So it's not about being different. It's just about choosing an identity from the selection that they provide to people. All of these Congress people have been posting basically the same thing on X, talking about how Trump lied so much during his speech and how it was the worst speech that they had ever heard. Here is Mark Warner's take on the speech.
Worst State of the Union speech I've ever heard. For a man that is obsessed by Joe Biden, showed no empathy for thousands of federal workers that have lost their jobs, including my guest, who has lost her dream job of being a park ranger. Walked back again against all our Democratic allies around the world.
I am so glad that you guys are totally onto them as well, because they continuously repeat these things so that people will remember them, so that they'll become a part of our subconscious minds. And this is how they get people to hate Donald Trump. The truth is that we are witnessing the golden age of America. The American dream is upon us. We have people showing us the way. Here is a final message to Jasmine Crockett.
If you're sitting here and watching the State of the Union, which it has been amazing, and I'm so glad I got to watch it. But if you just saw Lake and Riley's mom, I want you to remember that there's a representative who is a woman, and she voted against the Lake and Riley Act. So if you saw that mother and you saw that pain in her eyes, I want you to know that Jasmine Crockett chose to vote against the Lake and Riley Act. Let that sink in after seeing that woman and the tears in her eyes and seeing that girl's sister, that Jasmine Crockett decided that it was okay to vote against that act.
She's acting like a fool, and she votes like a fool as well. People have been posting that when Jasmine Crockett disrespectfully left the speech early, she left behind a singular eyelash. If AOC is watching this video, she might get mad because I'm commenting on somebody's appearance, but false eyelashes are really not a part of somebody's appearance. Nobody would even care about her fake eyelashes if she wasn't a Congresswoman running around with her tongue out and screaming cuss words left and right.
Donald Trump is the best president of the United States of America.
I agree.
And why do you feel that way?
Because honestly, I wanted to see Donald Trump in real life, and now it's actually came true. And to my friends, I know one of my friends told me to say this to Donald Trump, but I didn't say it to him. So good luck, buddy.
Last thing, because we know you gotta bounce. What would your one piece of advice for the Secret Service be?
Please stop being mean to President Trump, because if I see you being mean to him, I'm coming after you.
That was amazing. And it is a message that all American people can get behind. Donald Trump is the president. He's doing a phenomenal job, and we have so much to look forward to. Donald Trump said the day before his inauguration that we are going to be so entertained over the next 4 years. So make sure that you are subscribed so you never miss out on a new video. I will see you next time. Bye.